still got a chef. You still got a drink. And then it's hot sideways.
More than anything is this. Maybe can I take a steak or a goose?
You want to do hook the time?
Oh, yeah. Remember the sheep and goat judgment?
Cave number 4, where they found some of the Dead Sea Scrolls.
That's only one. Boring, so I'm sure the guy can get into the room.
Page 4Q. That one over there.
I'm just hoping I'm taking good pictures.
Let's check it out for seeing it. It's like let me just.
Guys, who need the postcard? 30 postcard for $1 you have. $1, 30 postcard. Yes, 30 different postcard, $1. تعال تعال يلا ها بحكي. All different, ma'am, all different. It's a good deal. 30 different cards, $1.
Can I put your
Yes, $1 to post. خد من هاي $1. يلا خد من هاي. brother.
He'll probably explain it. See that? Really? Oh, you see where the snow is? Look to the left and then further, like further away. You see the snow? That's where the get us in. Holy shit.
Can I kind of bunch you up or spread you out or whatever so you can see more or less what I'm pointing at and just give you a little bit of an understanding where we are and what we're seeing? We all here more or less?
Yeah.
Can you all hear me?
Mm-hmm.
All right. This is the Mount of Olives. The Mount of Olives is a mountain ridge that has water inside the city. The source of water is the Gihon spring, which actually used to flow out into the Kidron. And in order to understand that, I need you to kind of move over to this side a little bit so you can see what I'm talking about. The original city that David conquered is this. Can you see the road with the bus on it? The bus is just now making the curve right now. Okay, to the left of the bus is a building just on the other side of the road. And if you go down that line of buildings, you see 1 house, 2 house, 3 house, 4 house, and then you see an open area with a lot of stone inside. That is the city of David. That stone wall is the foundations of the valley that you can barely make out here. It's the valley that is between us and the horizon there. A tiny little valley called the Valley of the Cheesemakers. That is the city of David. Now, I'm not worried that you can't really pick it out because we're going to be there. Okay, and you'll get an explanation. But David put his city on this little spur of mountain, okay, and turned it into his capital city. Anybody remember how long ago? Nebuchadnezzar, who takes us off to Babylon, and we sit on the rivers and cry and dream and sing reggae songs. Right? I don't know how they turn that into something. But Nebuchadnezzar and the Babylonians destroy the temple in Jerusalem, and that hilltop becomes desolate. The Persians replace the Babylonians. Where you see the dome. Years go by, and that little guy with the big ego decides, they can do it, I can do it better. And what he does is he changes the temple, he renovates the temple, but it does it Herod the Great style. What Herod the Great does is changes the mountain. Remember our hat? This is the city of David on this side. This is Mount Moriah on the top. This is a temple standing here in the middle. Okay? What Herod does is he says, not only am I going to build a bigger building in the middle, I'm going to change the mountain completely. So he builds a wall on the north side of the mountain. He builds a wall on the eastern side of the mountain. By the way, that's the wall that you see running down here. He builds a wall on the southern side. And in the west, he builds a western wall. We'll see that later on. So we have, instead of a mountain, we have a mountain enclosed by... Somebody does one. But here's where he's going to differentiate between the good people and the bad people. He's going to make a bridge that is as thin as a hair and sharp as a knife from the Mount of Olives to the Golden Gate. And on this bridge, all of the people of the world are going to have to cross. If you led a righteous life, you'll go across the bridge. If you did not, you're going to fall off the bridge into the valley of Kidron that is going to be full of fire. So that is Muslim tradition that is connected to the Mount of Olives and end times. Jewish tradition has the Messiah coming back to the mountain.
Small and took up a huge amount on that mountain. It's enormous. Huge. Big building. But it was torn down by the Romans just as Christ returned.
Had his family, right there.
They got some mosque along there, and the Dome of the Rock is the name of that mosque. It stood there.
So we got back in.
Pretty glad. It's something about right there.
Ready?